Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about route planning on road trips. I got a lot of questions in my comment section as far as road tripping, as far as how long are you at charging stops. And also there's a misunderstanding that people believe that you have to actually look for charging stations. And so that's what I'm going to discuss today. So we're going to discuss route planning and also how do you find charging stations along your route. But let's go ahead and get into this. So the first thing we're going to do is talk about the vehicle state of charge and where we are right now. So right now I'm at 43% state of charge here. I normally charge up to 70%. However, when I go on road trips, I charge up to 100% before I leave. Right now I have 132 miles of range. And so we're going to base everything on this. On a full charge, you get 300 miles. Now this is sport mode. You're going a lot faster, so it's going to use a lot more energy up because this is a very fast vehicle, very quick. So right now I have 130 miles in range in sport mode and 296 on the full charge. On conserve mode, and what this does is conserves more energy, and this is what I use on a road trip. And you see right here, current 145 miles and full charge 330 miles. And so let's go to the navigation screen here. And we're just gonna clear this on out. And so, and this is what the navigation screen looks like in a Rivian R1T, the most versatile vehicle on the planet. So I'm gonna show you how to plan a route in an electric vehicle next. And it's quite simple. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just show you how advanced this technology is. And this is what I really like. And this is true for Teslas also, and the Teslas have even better software from what I hear than the Rivian. But this is pretty darn cool. So if you had never owned an electric vehicle before, yeah, this is pretty cool. It makes things so much easier. So basically I have my phone here, and so I'm just gonna put in I'm gonna speak a destination in here. Give me directions to the Great Smoky Mountain Resorts in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Westgate Smoky Mountain Resort and Water Park is 8 hours, 7 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
So I just hit the map, and then you just go here and you hit these 3 dots, and I'm gonna hit share directions. Then I can select my vehicle, and I'm gonna take the Rivian R1T and I'm gonna hit send. And it's gonna send the directions to the vehicle. And you see how fast that happened. Pretty quick. And so right now it's calculating the route. As you see, it's thinking about it. And bam, it shows all the charging stops right here. It even shows a nice picture of the resort, you know, so you can even click on pictures here. You know, it shows you the resort and the hotel room, and that's the actual water park right there. So it shows you all of this stuff here. And so right here it's showing the full route. So now you can see each charging stop. I only have 132 miles of range. Like I said earlier, I always charge up to 100% before I leave on a road trip. So my first leg I have 330 miles. And so in reality, all of this will be different because all my charging stops are going to be different because I'll be able to drive a lot farther on my first leg, you know, up to 300 miles. So I'm going to show you as it is right now with 132 miles of range. And so right here, you see we have 4 charging stops, and you see how much time you have to spend. There's 20 minutes at the first one. And then the second one is 33 minutes. And the third one is 31 minutes and then 20 minutes. You see, that's already over an hour. You're talking about an hour and 40 minutes. And that's not including the route deviation. So you're talking 2 hours right there that's adding to the trip. And obviously, if you're driving a gas vehicle, there will be a stop, more than likely. I mean, I can't drive more than 200 miles at a time anyway. And so right here showing the 4 stops, and I can actually click on here and see where the stops are located. And see that first one is the EV Go station. And then it actually will go in and tell you about the charging station. So it'll let me know, it gives a rating of the charging station. And this is scores based on data from different Rivian vehicles. And it shows my second stop is a Tesla charging station. It has an A rating, and I'll just click on this. And right here it's showing me there's food, drinks, and a bathroom at that location. And it says it's plug and charge. So all you gotta do is just plug my Rivian in. Basically with plug and charge in, you just grab the Tesla connector, you just plug it in, and you can walk off because there's no payment system or anything like that. All of that stuff is programmed in the vehicle, your account. And so it just charges the account that's connected to the vehicle. So you just plug it in. Unlike a gas station, you got to pull out your credit card and put your, your zip code in and all, go through all these screens and then select your fuel type. With this, you just take the connector out and plug it in your vehicle, and then that's it. Very, very easy, a lot easier than filling your tank up with gas. Here's some other things it's showing me here that's pretty cool that you can't get with the internal combustion engine on the trip. You have to figure out where your gas station stops are, but this tells you where your stops are, how long you're gonna be there, and it actually tells you the availability. You see right here saying 7 to 8 chargers are available. And it'll actually let you know which ones are being used. So right here, this 1A is in use. This is how advanced this technology is. This is all connected. And so this is showing you what's in use. And let me just go back again. And same thing for the EV Go station. It's showing 3 or 4 chargers available. And also I can get more information on site details. Right here showing me how much it's going to cost me per kilowatt hour, and this is 69 cents. That's pretty darn high. Is this a GM Energy station? Let me go back. Is this GM Energy? It must be GM Energy. Pilot Travel Center. Yep, Pilot. That's the one I was talking about. Pilot Travel Center, charging all the money. But yeah, so right here, 69 cents. Let's go to some of these other ones. And so you can kind of determine the cost also. At least you know how much you're paying. Unlike a gas station, you usually don't know how much it's going to be before you pull up. And this is the EV Go station right here. And right here, that's 69 cents also. That's pretty expensive. And what else do we have? Let's look at this Tesla supercharger. And right here is 50 cents. That's not that bad. And it's actually 47 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. So, but yeah, so you have all of this information at your disposal. And not only that, you have additional information at your disposal also. You can click this and see right here it's showing avoid highways, ferries, tolls. I can do that, and you can normally do it with a lot of other navigation systems. But another thing on here is you have your preferred arrival range. And so like if you have range anxiety, somebody pretty brave, they can take it all the way down to 1%. Someone who's pushing the envelope. And you have to really trust that the charging system is going to work and everything is going to be working well when you get there. But if you have range anxiety, you can just say, okay, I don't want to go below 70 miles of range when I get to my charging stop. And so what happened at this point is that you're going to see this thing is recalculating, because it's like, I have range anxiety. I don't want to get to a charger that's not working. And then right here, so it recalculated the route. And so now let me see what my charging stations are now. Let me see, apply once, okay. And I'm gonna see if anything changed. And so yeah, I'm not sure if anything changed. Maybe it did. Let me see, okay, Williamsburg, Kentucky. I'm not sure if that was on here at first. Or maybe I will already have that amount of range left. You know what, let me switch this up even more, because that didn't change anything. Let me go in here, switch this up even more. Say I'm so scared. I want to have 150 miles of range left. I want to have 150 miles of range left when I get to my first charger. And then you just go ahead and put that in. It's going to recalculate the route, and then it should change these stations. You see, now I have 5 stops on here because I'm so afraid. So 14 minutes here, 34 minutes here, and 42 minutes at this stop. Let me see what this stop is now. And that's charge point. 22 minutes here, and that's EV Go. And then I have another EV Go station right there. It shows what the average kilowatt speed is on the charger and everything, and the rating. So some other things you can do is you can add additional stops in here. So if you want to add a stop, you can do that. It'll let you know, okay, what's in the area. Where do you want to make a stop? Like if you want to go to a restaurant, you can go ahead and click this, and it'll show you what restaurants are in the area, so you can add that stop in. I don't even know what this is, but let's just go ahead and pick that. You can just add that stop. Oh, that's a Sonic. Okay. So basically, in these electric vehicles, it does all the route planning for you. All you have to do is know where you're going and just hit the button. And if you want to add extra routes in, like if you want to go someplace to eat, there's a restaurant, and you can pick the style of restaurant you want to go to. And yeah, that easy. It's easy. Are you going to be traveling yellow? Absolutely. And if you're looking at this, it seems like an awfully long time to be at these charging stops. But when you're actually there charging, in my experience, it's pretty cool to be able to get out and walk around, stretch your legs. For me, it makes the trip seems a lot shorter, and I can drive more relaxed, less tense, more alert, you know, so less likely to have an accident. And also, you already know how long you're going to be going. It shows a trip total of 8 hours and 23 minutes, but when I add my stops in, it's going to increase that time, and I believe it's going to be about 10 hours. So right here showing the trip is going to be 10 hours and 29 minutes. And it's for a total of 541 miles. This trip is going to add 2 hours. Again, on the way down, if I'm fully charged, there may be more like an hour that's added onto here. I believe if I'm fully charged, I probably only have 2 stops or something like that. So I'm back. It's the next morning, and I decided to charge my vehicle up a little more, just so you all can see the difference as far as, you know, at a higher state of charge, how these routes are going to change. And I'm just going to show you that right now. So right here, you see I'm at 84% state of charge. Just go back here, and right here, this is, I believe, is a route that it was showing before. Let me check this station right here, and that's correct because that's showing a charging station that's close by, which obviously I probably wouldn't go there again. So I'm going to redo this route again. So I'm going to recalculate this, and then I'm going to resume, and we're going to see how this recalculates. See, it's calculating right now. And you see it's going to remove some stops. It's going to definitely remove that first stop. And see now there's only 3 stops. A 16-minute stop, 22-minute stop, and 34-minute stop. And so just imagine if I got to 100% state of charge, that more than likely is going to eliminate this stop too. And so it's probably only going to be just 2 stops. A 34-minute stop and a 22-minute stop. And so that is significantly less than it was yesterday. And so now this trip is showing 9 hours and 49 minutes. And so that took quite a bit of time off. And they said if I charge this up to 100%, there's another 15% to go. So right now this thing is saying I have 258 miles, and fully charged I get 330 miles. So you just imagine that second stop is gone. So there you go. It makes a lot more sense just to charge all the way up at home. You're going to eliminate charging stops. This will probably actually be only 2 charging stops, more than likely. I'm pretty sure it will only be 2 charging stops. And so you're looking at maybe adding another 45 minutes to the trip. And that's not bad. Those are nice breaks, natural breaks that I will more than likely take anyway. And if you're driving a gas vehicle, more than likely you're going to stop to get gas at that point because it's over 500 miles. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And I hope you got some value out of this. And if you have, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. They got a lot of the EV haters that come in the comment section and put all types of crazy comments. And, you know, just try to dissuade people from taking advantage of something that may be very beneficial to them. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. And I can't wait to see you on the next video.